This match is presented by InMotion OC, the official physical therapists of OCSC, in a big matchup tonight against one of the league's best for Orange County as they host Charleston. Alongside US Super League champion Jordan Listro, Michael Watrang with you here this evening. And as we come on air, Orange County dueling it out for one of the final postseason spots. They have multiple games in hand among many of the playoff teams. Tonight will be just their 24th match of the season. Colorado Springs trails as we come on the air. Orange County with a win could jump into the playoff picture here this evening. But they have been in rough form. 5 consecutive winless matches for this team. 3 different right backs this year have been injured and out for the year.
They've dealt with a lot of adversity with injuries and their recent travel schedule just being away. But they're at home and they will really look to make this playoff push.
They have 20 points of their 29 on the home pitch this season, where they've won 6 of the 10. And a big reason for that is the 25-year-old midfielder Ethan Zubak. Leads the team in scoring this year, 45 for his career. He is our Liuna player to watch.
He has 8 goals on the season. He's such an experienced player. But what sets him apart for me is he finds good spaces off the shoulders of the back line, and he's clinical in the box.
Ethan Zubak leads this team into action. They will need him tonight to face off against the highly potent Charleston side. That is the only team in the league with 2 players with 10-plus goals. They've scored multiple goals 17 times.
They lead the league in goals scored and shots. But one thing you know about Charleston is they're relentless in the attack.
And that has been the case for much of this season. 2 of the top 3 goal scorers in the league. That's MD Myers finishing that one. The other is the league leader, Cal Jennings, 21 goal contributions for the year. He's leading the Golden Boot race.
He's having an incredible season. He's lethal on the counterattack. His pace just allows him to get in behind the opponent's back line, but also stretch the field and give the midfielders underneath space to create plays.
He scored it in the last 3 matches and will try to add to his goal-scoring tally tonight. Will Orange County get their first win since August 16th? Or will Charleston make it 5 wins and 6 tries against the West? It's the 4th all-time meeting between Charleston and Orange County, and it comes your way next.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
I'm Jay, and as founder of Omega, I understand that as a business owner, you've got a lot in your mind. Let the tax credit ninjas at Omega get you the money. It's rightfully yours. It's not too late to score big on tax credits, but you gotta act fast.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
RAV4 hybrid shoppers, listen up. You're paying more and getting less. The all-new Mazda CX-50 hybrid packs the same Toyota trusted hybrid powertrain, but delivers premium performance and more luxury. Why pay RAV4 prices when you get more with the CX-50 hybrid? And while Toyota dealers struggle with inventory, we have CX-50 hybrids in stock now at Tustin Mazda. Better tech, better value. Skip the wait. Buy a Mazda CX-50 hybrid now at Tustin Mazda. Think hybrid, think Mazda.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Raising Cane's. Time to take a look at the Orange County starting 11 here tonight, brought to you by Zulfagari Law. And here is the starting 11 as Colin Shuttler gets to start tonight.
Orange County lines up in a 4-2-3-1. This group is starting to find their rhythm. Look for Kelly and Benalcazar to control the tempo and dictate the flow of this match.
As you see this lineup, Zuback up top. Hagart will pull the strings in the middle of the field. Conversely for Charleston here this evening, and Ben Pierman, he has that potent group up top. Juan David Torres leads the league in assists this year. What do you see out of this group?
Charleston will also line up in a 4-2-3-1. They'll want to keep their goal-scoring ways, so look for Myers and Jennings to really lead this attack, and look for Aaron Malloy to pull the strings in midfield and really get on the ball.
Luis Zamudio gets the start. He has 6 clean sheets this season for the Battery. Should be a really good game tonight. These two sides like to get after it. Both Ben Pierman and Danny Stone both talking about the fact that they think that this will, at the very least, be an entertaining game for the fans to watch, with both teams wanting to play similar styles here this evening. Orange County haven't beaten an Eastern Conference team this year. Charleston haven't lost to a Western Conference team on the season. We'll see what gives here this evening as we close in on the opening kickoff here tonight. It is Orange County and Charleston squaring off for the 4th all-time meeting, and it is one of the 2 matches currently going on in the USL Championship, and we are just about ready for kick here this evening as Orange County gets ready for Charleston. Charleston in the white kits, Orange County in the orange and blacks, and here we go this evening. These 2 teams underway. If this is anything like last year's meeting, buckle up. Ryan Dogman picked up a red card in the 5th minute. Charleston won 6-0 despite Mark Segbers picking up a red in the 62nd minute. Nick Markanek had 3 goals, MD Myers had 2, and Arturo Rodriguez added the 6th in that matchup. Michael Watring, Jordan Listro, and the rest of our team settling in for our activities here tonight. It's Charleston and Orange County this evening. And Jordan, you've been in positions like this as a player where you're fighting for that playoff spot. What does your mindset have to be against one of the league's best here at the end of the year?
Yeah, you have nothing to lose at this point. You just got to push for the playoffs, and I think you got to play your game and be aggressive and get on the front foot early.
That's what they'll have to do tonight, and Danny Stone echoed that exact sentiment. They have a lot of games down the stretch. They'll have to manage their players the rest of the way, but it all starts here tonight against the Battery, sitting 2nd on the Shield race, but Lou City have won this evening. Bending cross back post, nobody over there, it trickles out. Colin Shuttler the start tonight as the team's goalkeeper for Orange County. He missed the last 2 for Orange County, picked up a bit of a knock on September 6th, played just 45 minutes in that game. As you take a look at Danny Stone, he was appointed almost 13 months ago to the day. Former Phoenix Rising head coach and OKC Energy assistant. And now in his 2nd season with Orange County in this youthful group. This ball pops into the sky, knocked out. Landry tosses it over. Spinning in, Jennings nods it to the left-hand side. A smash, misses wide left, and the first shot of the game trickles out wide, and we'll see if Orange County can shore up their defense at this point. As you take a look at Ben Pierman, he mentioned to us before the match, he's coached 5 years, both with Memphis and Charleston. He's had either the #1 or the #2 leading goal scorer in the league in 4 of those 5, and it's all about his style of play. He loves to get up and down, and it is a great place if you're an attacking player to score goals. Mudio has stepped in nicely.
So that girl needs a ball, and she needs to be on the
Douglas Martinez. Landry. Landry, somebody that Pierman said impacts every single game. And once he finds that consistency in the build-up phase, he's an all-league caliber player for this group. Martinez. Pressure here from Orange County. Away by Juan David Torres as we take a look at our keys to the game presented by Patterson Auto. It's our keys to the game. What do you see tonight?
Yeah, I think for Orange County, it's just going to be a balance. They are an attacking team, but they're going to have to balance that with Charleston's aggressive attack as well. So it's going to be crucial for their pivots to make sure that they're covering on the counterattack and just being in good positions to stop the counterattack early. And then for Charleston, I mean, they are in such great form. They have to keep this winning mentality. And it's important, having good momentum going into the playoffs. You got to continue to drive that standard, continue to score goals, and not take their foot off the gas.
And Bierman almost conceded the fact that Blue City will win the Shield. He said it's going to take too much, and with Blue City winning tonight in Detroit, that separation flows even further. And in the end, though, he said, we're having one of the best seasons in the history of the USL Championship in terms of points per game, but they're going to finish in second in the Eastern Conference and not have that trophy to show for it. But he does see hardware in the postseason as a goal for this team to continue to push forward to the end of the regular season and get ready for the playoffs. Husu Landry. Jennings pass gets knocked away. Pass here through the middle. Jennings out-muscles the defender. Jennings is fouled. Free kick coming here for the Battery. Foul whistled on Malik Pinto. There's Ben Pierman. You see an 8-point differential right now. Blue City continuing to do their thing on top. Feels like there's a crash course perhaps for the postseason, but we felt that way last year, and then Rhode Island spoiled everybody's plans getting all the way to the final. But here we go. MD Myers, Cal Jennings, two of the top goal scorers, but they give it to Aaron Malloy and Juan David Torres. Who will it be here in the 6th minute? Torres throttles Malloy, a second ball. Ricochets off of two, spins out wide. And now we get a whistle with a man down in the middle of the field. It's a thankless job being one of the members of the wall. The head there of Latinovic.
I like this attempt going straight at goal. Tough to not get over the wall there, but good strike overall.
Latinovic. He's the man down right now, the Wisconsin native, and this is an unfortunate thing that Danny Stone has had to work through here. The injury situation. As a player, when you know that so many of your teammates have been hurt, how does that impact not just games, but then going through training?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you don't have the depth either, and it makes it hard during training. I mean, you don't have competition for spots. That healthy competition between you and another player competing for a spot ultimately drives the standard of training and only makes everyone else around you better. So to have a lot of injuries in the middle of the season during a closed transfer window is tough for Orange County.
Danny Stone talked about that. It's not just the fact that players are hurt, but it's also you can't add anybody at this point in time to the group. And Latinovic appears to be okay. And for Orange County, you just have to hold your breath at every single step. We saw it at the beginning. They have 7 games left in the season. Most teams have just 5 to go. So it's a positive that they have the 7 because they can make up ground with those games in hand against the other teams on the table. But at the same time, with all the injuries that they've had, they could certainly use a break at any chance that they get. And Latinovic steps over to the sideline, a former 3rd-round pick in the MLS draft by New York City. And the ball gets put back in play here for Shuttler. Each team has won one of the first 3 meetings. There's also been a draw so far in this fixture. Good crowd here tonight in Orange County to watch this one. On a very nice night here in Irvine. There's a foul. The mask, the scarves, showcasing the support here for Orange County this evening.
I like what Orange County is doing so far. You can see their high pressure. It's just putting Charleston under a little bit of pressure. They look confident on the ball, but they're causing them problems early on.
Danny Stone said that he's confident in his team. He feels like when they have their best day, they can beat anybody in this league. Understands that there have been some challenges at times with setbacks, with the travel, but he says that he's confident that his group could walk out of here with 3 points and put the West on notice. Malloy gives that ball away, but regains. Torres threads a needle, but unable to get it all the way through. Picked up back here at midfield. Hagart off the backside of Zubak this time, however. Somewhat stymies the Orange County push.
I think that will be important for Orange County, is just that final pass in transition. If they were able to connect there and get in behind the back line, that's very dangerous.
It's a stingy back line for Charleston this season. They've given up the 5th fewest goals in the entire USL on the season. And another direct pass. This one skims off of the first head. Martinez pushes it back. Zubak knocks over Martinez, but that's a foul that you'll gladly take if you're Orange County with that aggressiveness.
Again, really good ball over the top, and Zubak there. And eventually he's going to break through, but good foul, smart foul there from Charleston.
It's a long direct ball from the back to nearly set that one up as Orange County look to capture an advantage here in this matchup. Just beyond the 10-minute mark, we're scoreless East versus West tonight in Irvine. Jennings sprints, but has that ball played away. Ashton Miles, the 20-year-old from Fullerton, wins the race that time. County doing a nice job defending as they steal another pass and win their side a throw. The USL on CBS Sports Network closes out September with a championship Western Conference showdown of teams in the thick of the playoff hunt. It's tomorrow. New Mexico United taking on Lexington in a battle for valuable points. 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 Pacific on the CBS Sports Network. And it's an early corner here as the captain, Dogman, wins it here for Orange County. City side fiber corner coming here. Stephen Kelly loops it across. Inside of the 18, trickles over, Dogman measures, chips across once more. Counter press works out. Martinez rolls it back, and very physical start to this game. Hagart, Martinez, Landry. Nearly leads to another giveaway. Instead, Myers, Malloy Charleston looking to break out of this area, but we do get a whistle for a foul, and it's really good work there by Orange County defensively.
Yeah, that's going to be important for Orange County all game, is just their positioning to prevent the counterattack. You see their midfielders stepping in and winning the ball early on, and that's really going to set the tone.
Danny Stone said that he has to protect themselves in transition, but understands that they can find some areas in these pockets in the attack, as now it's Charleston's turn to flex their attacking muscle. Cross loops in, bounces down, and Shuttler picks it up right in front of the waiting MD Myers.
It's a good ball in, good look for Charleston, just to get that back post service. Unlucky to not connect there.
Chase here. Zamudio and Archer. As Charleston begins their attack once more. The central areas were the biggest key for Danny Stone tonight. Starting with the center backs all the way up through the spine against this Charleston side. He felt like they had to win that area of the field for his team to have success tonight against the Battery. So far, so good, roughly a quarter hour in.
Yeah, I like that last play with Hagart just driving at the back line. That's what makes him so good. He's a very good 1v1 attacker, and it creates space and pockets throughout the back line for him to slip those passes through to the forwards.
Zamudio comes all the way out to get that ball away, and now Torres begins the attack. You mentioned Chris Hagard, very big piece to this group. Leads the team in assists for the year with 4 of them. 23-year-old, grew up in San Diego. And here goes Charleston again, attacking from the left this time. Arturo Rodriguez misses the connection up top with Myers.
It looks like Charleston is trying to take advantage of those wide areas, whether it be a cutback cross or a back post service. So we'll see if they're successful in the final third in those areas.
So far, Orange County have done the job defensively in this match. The Battery have the 3 registered shots in this game. Orange County have had the possession in the attacking third thus far. And now they take a bit of a breather here to allow Charleston to walk the ball up the field. Torres calling for the ball on this side, and now he gets it. Torres lofts high, doesn't get it over the defender, however. Does get it back. Torres, oh, that's cheeky. That's a team that you know is sitting in second on the table if they're just pulling that out right now.
Yeah, they're very confident on the ball. You can see that, though. The way their back line swings the ball with patience, trying to find the perfect pass through the midfield to break lines.
Here we go again wide. Where does this end up? Rodriguez is offside. Get ready for another OCSC Uncorked this season. Happening Saturday, October 4th. Join us for a pre-match wine mixer celebrating the best local wineries and laid-back Orange County vibes. Come relax, sip, and enjoy a one-of-a-kind match day experience. Grab your tickets now at orangecountysoccerclub.com. If you're scoreboard watching tonight for Orange County, 2 other matches currently going on. That is San Antonio and Birmingham. San Antonio probably too high to really worry about, but Monterey Bay and Sacramento. Monterey Bay sitting in 11th, entering the night 3 points behind, 4 points rather behind Orange County on the playoff map. It is final as Colorado Springs loses 2-0 to Hartford. So a win tonight would propel Orange County above the playoff line. And they wrap up the season with 3 consecutive at home, but they're not easy. San Antonio, Lou City, and Indy 11 to wrap up the year. So this will be an Orange County team that if they do make the postseason, they'll have to earn it against some of the league's best. These direct balls forcing Martinez and company to retreat, but this one, too much steam on it, rolls out for a goal kick.
Orange County's doing a good job so far, winning first and second balls as well, and then springing the attack with those long balls. A little bit more patience I'd like to see with that long ball, but again, it's testing Charleston's back line early.
And speaking of testing it, you see it there. There wasn't a ton of pressure, comparatively speaking, but they forced the giveaway. Definitely starting to influence this battery side. Which team will get the opening goal in this matchup? Felt like there might be some this evening. Two of the top 11 goal-scoring teams in the league. This ball nestles in softly. Good defending, however. Martinez takes it away. Landry putting in the work to get this ball away from this Orange County pressure. Jennings lays it to the left. Back down the left sideline. Jennings is there on the underlapping run. His cross doesn't find the target as he gets knocked away by a trio of defenders. Martinez is called for the foul, and he's going to get booked as well. What do you think about this?
Just a late challenge in behind. That is a yellow card.
Martinez thought that it wasn't.
But I think you can see Orange County starting to frustrate Charleston, and that's why he created that foul there. I mean, they are being aggressive and winning those first and second balls, so it's tough. They're not allowing Charleston to possess the ball as easily as they would have hoped.
Every time Charleston has the ball on this area of the field, there is an orange jersey waiting to put pressure. Battery working hard, but now Torres can walk across midfield. Spies this right-hand side. Landry knocks it down. Has Martinez to the right. Landry instead shifts it in. Jennings' header trickles wide right.
I like this from Landry, just a 6 getting higher up on the field to provide that service. You don't see him just sitting back. He's helping out in the attack. Great ball in, and then header just off target by Cal Jennings.
It does show the explosiveness, though, of Charleston. All that pressure we're talking about, and in just 2 passes, they unlock an opportunity less than 10 yards away from goal.
You can really see Malloy and Landry just dictating the tempo of this game. We said that earlier on, but you can really see it here, just pulling the strings in midfield.
The other phase of this Orange County group, we talked about injuries and travel, but it's also the youthful exuberance that they have on this roster. They're starting 2 teenagers tonight, a 20-year-old and a couple others younger than 24 years of age. This is a team that consistently puts out young stars, not just in the USL, but around the world. And we're seeing that here tonight. And what better way to get a learning experience than to be in a playoff push here against one of the best teams in North America.
Yeah, and I think Danny Stone talked about that too. Just the young players are really maximizing their opportunities, and they're doing well. They're stepping in to, they have big shoes to fill, but they're stepping up and making the most of their opportunities, and they're young and they have a lot of energy, so they're able to press, and you can see it here early on.
Yeah, he said that they're not in there just because they're young. They're in there because they've earned the roles. And it is showcased here for this team. Winless in their last 5 and looking for their first win since they won at Colorado Springs on August 16th. And they're showing well here at the beginning of this match against Charleston. Orange County has not registered an official shot so far in this game. 4 shots so far for the Battery. None have been on target. Here they come once more, however. Torres torpedoes wide left. Charleston team that has scored 28 first half goals this season. A big part of their success is getting off to a hot start. 12 times they've scored in the opening 20 minutes. But so far, so good defensively. I think if you're Orange County, you'll take shots like that from the Battery all day long.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a little bit more patience there from Charleston would have been good, but I mean, they're possessing the ball so well and they're finding those seams. But I think the key for them is to find the ball out wide and to get crosses into the box. You can see their midfielders making third man runs. If they can connect on that pass and then cut it back to the top of the box, I think they'll find success.
See if they do that right here. Torres has it in a wide channel. Being forced to the middle, however. They're allowing Torres to have time. Everybody drops behind the ball for the home side. That's what you wanted. Ball going out wide. Rodriguez plays it back. Another good ball inside of the box. Myers forced to retreat, however. Rodriguez having his best year as a professional. Malloy all the way around the field now for Charleston, but so far unable to break any lines. Malloy does spy that wide left-hand side of the field, however. Knocked back by Blackstock. He twirls on this, crosses it in, and it gets knocked away and out, and Charleston get a corner kick here. So much patience this time around, and it nets their first corner of the match.
I think that's better from Charleston. Again, they're finding those third man runs, cutting the ball back. If they can connect on the top of the box, I think that's where they're going to score their first goal.
First corner of the match for the Battery. And let's see if they can use that physical presence on the pitch here tonight. It's going to be Aaron Malloy that will take this. 2 years with Ben Pierman in Memphis. Followed him here to Charleston. Many coaches talk about the value that he has, a former USL Championship MVP finalist. Malloy slingshots it in. Shuttler, not the most decisive of clearances, but Jamison is able to guide it along. Second phase now. Torres puts this into a pocket. Nobody's over there. Orange County does enough to get this ball away from the Battery for the moment. Both teams have been really good at building from the back so far, and as I was thinking that and getting ready to say it, Orange County gives the ball away.
I like that Orange County's confident, though, on the ball. They're still looking to play out of the back. They're not just looking to take advantage of the counter. And Danny Stone talked about that, is he wants that balance between, keeping their attacking threats, which is what they're good at, but then, again, also being smart defensively and taking care of Charleston. So you can see that early on.
Been a good balance for Orange County. That was one of your keys to the game so far. Orange County passing that test. Wins are obviously the goal here at the end of the year, but if you can get a point against Charleston, that is very much a win for most teams in this league.
For Orange County, I do want to see them play the ball long and then get numbers underneath the ball to then thread the ball through. If they're able to bounce that ball back and then either hit it over the top, I think it will create more space for their forwards.
Many times it's been Zubak all by himself, and he's going to get whistled for a foul here. Just impatient as he takes out Leland Archer. And it's going to be a yellow card as well for Zubak, so he gets Orange County's first booking. It's the 7th match for Muhammad Kalia as the center referee. He's given out 4 penalties and 2 red cards in the first 6 matches that he's officiated, so at least by that standard, he has been stingy. Short leash as well. Check out all the new arrivals for the 2025 season. This week's new arrivals features the Back to Blue collection, including a royal blue and orange scarf and fan favorites. Sportique, ultra cozy hoodies and t-shirts. Visit OCSCshop.com. At the half-hour mark of this game, we're scoreless, but you can see the back and forth between Zubak and Archer. These two teams don't play a lot, but you're starting to sense a little bit of that playoff push for both sides, and there's Archer committing the foul. And now everybody for Orange County appealing that that should be a yellow card. And there's even more pushing and shoving after the fact. I'm surprised that didn't get a yellow card on that initial pass. And I wonder if there's going to be something after the fact here.
Yeah, this match is getting very chippy.
What do you think?
I mean, they both go up for the ball. Yes, it's a little too hard. Push in the back. I do agree. I think that is a yellow.
We saw it just seconds before that both Zubak and Archer were having words with each other. Zamudio is out. He's going to have a word with our center referee. And I think perhaps Muhammad Kalia is going to walk over to his 4th official and maybe see if there was anything after the fact that would warrant any kind of booking. Fans certainly not happy, and now those two indeed will chat about things here. Pretty good self-policing by the players to separate after tempers flared. And I'm going to imagine we're going to get something here after the fact. And all of the assistants are getting in. That's why you have 4 of them, so they can see different perspectives. There are those scarves we were just talking about, the blue and the orange. Available now at OCSCshop.com. And the mascot getting its face time.
This does show the mentality of Orange County, though. They're not sitting back. They want to fight. They want these 3 points, and it's getting chippy, but I mean, I'm impressed by Orange County, the way they're fighting, the way they're tackling, the way they're winning first and second balls. It's a really good start for them.
I think it takes on the mindset of the coach, Danny Stone, and the rest of this group, that they believe that they can compete with anybody. And here we go. Let's see. Mohamed Kalia is walking over, and let's see. He's got the yellow card out. He is going to give it to Archer after the fact. And might that be it? Let's see. He's walking over now to Nico Benalcazar. Give Archer a yellow card. He joins Douglas Martinez with yellows. I think that's going to be it as well. Colin Shuttler is all the way across midfield. He has the ball in his hand. And now he's going to walk back. So we're finally going to be able to separate things. It is a foul on Charleston, so it will be a free kick on Orange County. Ben Pierman getting the explanation here. And how often do you see an entanglement like that and only one yellow card after the fact?
Yeah, I think it's a tough yellow card, though, for Archer. I mean, he's a center back. To get a yellow card in the first half, it makes you think about the tackles that you go into, especially with the whole second half left.
That's Martinez and Archer now for Charleston. Zuback for Orange County. And let's see if that's the end of some of this pushing and shoving here with 10 minutes plus what we would assume to be a decent chunk of stoppage time remaining. So after all that, Stephen Kelly puts the ball back in play, and here we go again. Hagart doesn't get enough on that. There were two men circling, but it never goes over the top. But this is that mindset and mentality that you want as a coach for both sides. Ben Pierman was very open and honest with us. He said that, yes, you want to win the Shield. That's your goal, and there is a lot of frustration on the side that they're having the kind of season that they're having, one of the best in the history of the league. And in the end, Louisville is just going to be too difficult to track down. It would be absolutely miraculous if something did change, but they have to focus on the playoffs, and they are very much motivated. Rodriguez tosses it across. Torres was the only man over there.
There's just so many numbers in behind for Orange County, which is helping them out tremendously. I mean, those crosses are just being intercepted by their defenders, and it's important because Charleston isn't able to get a quality shot on goal that way.
Charleston 5 shots, none have been on target. Their best chance was the Cal Jennings header in the 22nd minute. Didn't have any kind of power behind it, and it rolled out wide. Will either team score before the break? This ball up top, it's Landry. Martinez to the right-hand side. Torres prefers that left foot, tries to get there, fires it across. Shuttler is there, nobody making that back post run.
I've seen this a lot from Charleston. Their midfielders are either making those third man runs to receive the ball in behind or to pull defenders away to create that space to open up for their outside backs to cut in and serve a ball back post.
So far, nothing yet. Jamison makes this run. Cross all the way over. There's space on this side. Dogman lays it back. Hagart spins it in. Archer erases this one, and now Cal Jennings. Excellent read defensively, taken away by Latinovic. And a foul whistled, and again, appeals for something more than just the whistle. And now, indeed, we will get the yellow card out. And that might have been after the fact on Arturo Rodriguez, who wasn't even involved in that, but the frustration coming through for Rodriguez. Third different battery player booked in the last 15 minutes. Cross, whistles. Archer gets it away initially. Back to this left channel. Hagar gets knocked out. No whistle that time around. Rodriguez steals it cleanly. Torres is fouled by Hagar. He goes down. Not sure anybody's all that thrilled right now with the whistle.
Tactical foul by Hagar. I mean, to stop that counter attack, it's important there. You can see he's frustrated, but smart play or Charleston would be on the attack.
You've worn the captain's armband plenty of times in your career. In a match like this, what can you say to your teammates to try to settle the temperature in the room right now?
I like their intensity, honestly. I think that they're not holding back, and it's important. Charleston's a very good team, so for Orange County, they do need to step up, and they're showing that early. So just encouraging my teammates to keep that intensity, to go into tackles. Eventually, they'll come away with the goal if they keep that up.
Chris Hagar did pick up a yellow card. 5th yellow card already of this first half. And here we sit in the 40th minute, scoreless between Orange County and Charleston. Orange County knows that if they win tonight, they would move in to a tie for 7th on the league table. That's pending the result between Phoenix and Oakland have already scored in that match. 1-0 leaders for the Roots. Two teams also circling around Orange County in the playoff push.
The press by Ethan Zubak is so important here. It just allows Charleston to be under pressure and to not hit those long balls. Their center backs aren't able to find their midfielders because he's getting pressure on them, and then it results in the ball going out of bounds.
Let's see if it results in more than that this time. Here he is again, pressing. Martinez commits the foul. Martinez is playing with a yellow. Hagar draws the infraction this time.
He has to be smart there, just not to foul like that again, already on a yellow. Doesn't want a red. Will change the momentum of this game for sure.
Danny Stone is making that appeal as well. He's already on a yellow. He gets caught in that moment. Remember last year, each team picked up a red card in this fixture, but Charleston ran away 6-0 winners. Orange County have scored 6 times after the 40th minute this season. This ball in, doesn't reach its intended destination. Pinto lines it up. Another direct ball. There are numbers back behind this time. Torres being pressured. And a push alleviates that pressure.
Orange County is really frustrating Charleston. They're not allowing them to just have easy possession. So I really like to see that.
This might be a blueprint for other teams to follow against this Battery side that have been seemingly impenetrable for much of the season. But with all that said, and all this pressure that Orange County have added up, they still don't have a shot in this game.
Yeah, I think they can be a little bit more clinical in terms of the final third. Either keep high possession, circulate the ball, and find those seams to break lines with good penetrating passes, or just a quality long ball over top where their forwards can run it onto it.
Let's see if they can build here. Give it away. Pinto out of bounds. Throw in for Charleston. Landry. Malloy. Landry. Martinez. Myers crosses. That ball cleared away. Malloy heads. Rodriguez tries to volley. And that ball sent down the field.
Charleston continues to look for that space between outside back and center back. Again, right here, they're doing it. They can just get a service off. They have numbers in the box.
That ball goes out of play, so goal kick here for Orange County. First part of the equation for Orange County successful. Being ruthless in those key moments, that was one of the things that he talked to us about during this run of form. Felt like there had been a few games where they had some chances against Detroit on the road, but they made some mistakes. They didn't score in those chances, and then he watched back and said, how can a team score 4 goals in that match against us? Played a good game against San Antonio last week, but they didn't win in those key moments of the match. Will that happen here tonight? We're almost halfway through this. It's a dangerous ball that Shuttler handles pretty well. And Jennings pesters Shuttler and deflects it out. With everything that's happened in this first half, stoppage time sponsored by Zulfagari. Law is 7 minutes here in half one.
Before the half ends, I'd just like to see Benalcazar just get on the ball and provide more quality service, whether that be a diagonal ball over the top. Such a great player, and I want to see him get on the ball more here.
Yeah, I really haven't called his name at any point this evening, but now it's Torres for Charleston. Torres touches it back. Malloy coming in, bashes off of a defender. All these numbers back for Orange County works. Torres again, across. And a push from Malloy. And Arturo Rodriguez, again, unhappy with that whistle as Ashton Miles came out to handle that cross.
Really good organization by Orange County's back line.
This season has seen Charleston with winning streaks of 4, 4, 3. They haven't lost back-to-back games this season and actually got off to a slow start, losing 2 of the first 3 to begin this year. But once again, one of the thresholds of success in this league. Runners up in 2023. They reached the Eastern Conference Final last year. And here goes Landry touching this ball. It's Jennings. Jennings gets there. Shuttler paddles it away and pounces on top.
Good little slip pass from Landry, and then Jennings just finding that run off the back shoulder of the center back to be dangerous. Unlucky to not get a better shot off there, but those are the spaces that he's going to look to exploit all game long.
And they can do it as well as anybody. 101 goal contributions now for his career.
I think Cal Jennings is just so special because he has so much pace, which just allows him to be such a vertical threat, get the ball in behind on the counterattack, but then also free up space for other midfielders.
Feels like every time there's a ball in the box, Cal Jennings is somewhere nearby. That time he was again, forcing this ball to be hit out of play. Rodriguez gets there before 2 defenders. Passes it too quickly, right to an Orange County defender. A lot of standing and waiting right now for Charleston. Rodriguez, Malloy, Archer, Martinez, Torres. There's Martinez. Torres again loops to the back post. Shuttler catches. What did you want to see on this right-hand side there?
Yeah, Orange County's doing a good job. They're clogging those spaces for Charleston. So they're making those third-man runs, but there's no space for them to attack down the line. So again, I'd like to see them just keep high possession, maybe penetrate centrally, because they are closing off the wide areas.
Two teams that can score, two teams that are aggressive in their attacks, playing to a stalemate so far. County team that's playing very well at home, unbeaten in their last 4. Scored at least 3 goals on this field in 4 straight home games, but without a shot so far. They could change that on this run down the field.
I think playing at home is such an advantage. I mean, you're sleeping in your own bed, eating your own food. Those things make such a difference. And then you have your fans behind you. And I mean, hearing them all game long definitely is the 12th player on the field.
We got a pretty good home field advantage in Tampa.
We did. I think that was the difference maker for us.
Martinez has a yellow card. Now he's committed a couple fouls here as well in the waning moments of this first half. I wonder how much longer this leash will be for Martinez down the stretch, as we have maybe a couple more minutes to go in this first half, in Orange County with a free kick on the attacking half of the pitch. Stephen Kelly, 25-year-old Scotsman. Kelly crushes it across. Zamudio measures. Gets up to punch it out. Torres. Already has showcased his footwork so far. Torres glides it through the middle. Now sends it across. Will Charleston have one more push in them before the end of the first half? Martinez. Managing the game now. These are those key moments that Danny Stone has talked about. End of the first half, trying to maintain this clean sheet so far.
I think Orange County's being smart here. They're choosing their moments to press. I mean, you can't press for 90 minutes, so they're sitting back a little and just choosing the right moment to step in, trying to intercept the ball and put Charleston's back line under pressure.
See the defensive work right now, and will there be enough time here for Torres to unleash another? There will not. First half whistle blows. We're scoreless at halftime. Jordan, what's your assessment of what we watched in half one?
Yeah, both teams are playing well. I mean, Charleston, great in possession. They're just not finding that final pass, either the cutback cross into the box, or they're not connecting on their crosses back post. And then Orange County, I'm just so impressed by their mentality to just fight and tackle, win first and second balls. I mean, you can't ask for much more from them here.
Scoreless at the half between Orange County and Charleston. Defense wins the day in half number one. Orange County with the win would get above the playoff line. They're giving it their all here against a highly touted Battery side. Step out for a break. Recap things around the rest of the league when we come back. Orange County and Charleston scoreless.
Why is Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? It's because we only bottle the best alpine spring water, less than 1.5 miles from the natural spring source. And we're committed to preserving and managing those springs to ensure that they stay pristine. So when you want the best water nature has to offer, the choice is crystal clear. Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water. Always bottled at the natural spring source.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
RAV4 hybrid shoppers, listen up. You're paying more and getting less. The all-new Mazda CX-50 hybrid packs the same Toyota trusted hybrid powertrain, but delivers premium performance and more luxury. Why pay RAV4 prices when you get more with the CX-50 hybrid? And while Toyota dealers struggle with inventory, we have CX-50 hybrids in stock now at Tustin Mazda. Better tech, better value. Skip the wait. Buy a Mazda CX-50 hybrid now at Tustin Mazda. Think hybrid, think Mazda.
Halftime in Irvine. Scoreless between Orange County and Charleston. Really good matchup here tonight, and there will be a really good matchup in the USL Jägermeister Cup final. Tune in to CBS Sports Golazo Network on October 4th for the Jägermeister Cup final. From 38 clubs down to 2. Group 1 winner, Sacramento Republic, take on wildcard team Hartford Athletic at 10 p.m. Eastern for their shot at the Jägermeister Cup glory. All on Golazo, October 4th.
Welcome to the road to the Jägermeister Cup final. The path to the knockouts went smoothly for Sacramento Republic FC, breezing through 3 wins in group play to win Group 1 with 9 points. The knockout rounds proved to be a bit tougher. Traveling cross-country to take on Loudoun United in the quarterfinal, the match would end in a scoreless draw, penalty kicks, securing the victory for the Republic. The semifinals took Sacramento to Rhode Island, where a competition record 5th clean sheet highlighted a 0-0 draw, leaving them at the mercy of penalties once again. Sacramento's cupkeeper Jared Mazzola did not allow a goal to advance with a perfect PK performance. Hartford Athletic had a much wilder ride to the final and finished second in Group 4 to Rhode Island, but still racked up 9 points and snagged the final wildcard spot by playing to win, scoring 9 goals in the group to win the top tiebreaker over Louisville City. The quarterfinals took Hartford down south to San Antonio, where they took care of business 2-0. The semis brought the final League One team left standing to Hartford. Greenville Triumph pushed the Athletic until the final minutes. Marlon Hairston, Michi and Galena, decisive goals, winning 3-1. The final is set. Sacramento Republic FC and Hartford Athletic take their shot at glory to win the Jägermeister Cup.
The trailer is Benalcazar! One for Golazo from Nico Benalcazar! And Orange County is on the board! How about the pace of that shot?
Hartford Athletic gets to the Jägermeister Cup final.
Sacramento sweep the penalties! Sac Republic make another indomitable run to a cup final!
went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Zamong finds the corner. He ties it up.
Line through Cicerone. What a banger. Oh, good night.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
Halftime in Irvine. Orange County 0, Charleston 0 at the break. Orange County trying to get into the playoff picture. We'll look at the scores in just a moment, but time now to take a look at the news and the notes from around the rest. In Irvine, California. So we're scoreless at the break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at the first half highlights and have the second half kick in this scoreless affair between Orange County and Charleston.
At the Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
I'm Jay, and as founder of Omega, I understand that as a business owner, you've got a lot in your mind. Let the tax credit ninjas at Omega get you the money. It's rightfully yours. It's not too late to score big on tax credits, but you gotta act fast.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
RAV4 hybrid shoppers, listen up. You're paying more and getting less. The all-new Mazda CX-50 hybrid packs the same Toyota trusted hybrid powertrain, but delivers premium performance and more luxury. Why pay RAV4 prices when you get more with the CX-50 hybrid? And while Toyota dealers struggle with inventory, we have CX-50 hybrids in stock now at Tustin Mazda. Better tech, better value. Skip the wait. Buy a Mazda CX-50 hybrid now at Tustin Mazda. Think hybrid, think Mazda.
Why is Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water different? It's because we only bottle the best alpine spring water, less than 1.5 miles from the natural spring source. And we're committed to preserving and managing those springs to ensure that they stay pristine. So when you want the best water nature has to offer, the choice is crystal clear. Crystal Geyser Alpine Spring Water, always bottled at the natural spring source.
Once again, the Noah Benadu Foundation wants to remind fans to never drive drunk and get home safely. Halftime here between Orange County and Charleston. Michael and Jordan back with you in this matchup, and both teams defensively have really shined in this game, and one of the early chances for Charleston really showcases how Orange County have defended. They force the ball out wide and Myers shoots wide.
Yeah, Orange County is getting a lot of numbers around the ball. They're staying very organized defensively, and they're not allowing Charleston to have a quality shot on goal.
That would continue into the 13th minute. Again, using the wide areas of the field, but these headers and touches all over for Colin Shuttler.
Yeah, good communication by Orange County there for the goalkeeper to just come out and grab that ball.
And in the 22nd minute, one of the best chances in this one. It starts from the back. A couple passes unlock things. Landry tosses one across. Of course, it's Cal Jennings, but not enough on this to challenge Shuttler.
Yeah, Charleston showcasing what makes them special here. Just their movement and interchanges. It's dangerous in the attack.
Jennings missing that wide. He had his best chance, and really the game's best chance in first half stoppage time. Another good pass, outletted forward. It's Landry once more for Jennings, and Shuttler denies.
Yeah, if they can connect on that final pass just to get a better shot on goal, I think that will be the difference maker for Charleston.
So Shuttler denies the only shot on target in that first half, but here are the big numbers. 8 shots to 0 for Charleston, 70% possession for the Battery. If you're Orange County, you've played a good half. How do you translate that now into goal-scoring chances?
Same mentality going into the second half. Got to start on the front foot, high press that back line of Charleston, and then look for the counterattack, but a good counterattack ball in behind the back line where they can run onto it.
Well, one of these two sides blink defensively the rest of the way in this one. This is a Orange County team that has just 4 clean sheets all season long. Only 3 teams have fewer in the USL this season. In our second half, just about ready to kickstart here between these two sides. Orange County, a win would propel them into the top 8 with 6 matches to go in the regular season. Meanwhile, for Charleston, they're comfortably in second place, just trying to add to their numbers and keep the pressure on Blue City for the Shield as the second half starts in this matchup. Orange County looking to snap a 5-match winless run overall, while Charleston on the other side is looking to make it 5 wins and 6 tries against the Western Conference this season. Michael Watching, the USL Super League champion Jordan Listro, and the rest of our team with you here in Irvine, California to enjoy this matchup here tonight. It was a very physical first half, and I think both sides had to collect themselves with all the yellow cards that we saw. Going to be important in the second half. No substitutions for those players that are playing on yellows, to be cautious and to not pick up a second. Douglas Martinez is the one that I think about most specifically. He's got a yellow. He's also been whistled for a couple fouls after that fact.
Yeah, it shows that both these teams want the 3 points, and they're going to fight until the end to get them. Obviously, it means different things for each team. Charleston wanting to keep that winning mentality and have good momentum going into playoffs, and then Orange County making their playoff push. They need these 3 points to put them in a good position and control their own destiny.
Orange County 2 games in hand on the teams above them on the playoff line. They wrap it up, a visit to Sacramento, home to El Paso, a visit to New Mexico, then San Antonio, Lou City, Indy 11 at home to end the year. None of those are easy, including this matchup here tonight. If they are to make the playoffs, they are going to absolutely have to earn it. And doing so here at home, that's the friendly aspect of this. 5 of those final 7 on the home pitch.
I think it's important for them just to make the playoffs, and then anything can happen in the playoffs. I mean, the playoffs are a completely different game. Everyone has equal opportunity at that point, and it's who shows up in that time of the season.
Foul whistled here. It is an interesting mentality in the States versus internationally when you're talking about winning a Shield versus winning in the postseason, because even if you look at Louisville last year, they had just an unbelievable year, but they didn't make it out of the second round of the postseason.
Yeah, anything can happen in the playoffs, honestly. Such a long season, teams peak at all different times, so truly it's anyone's game.
But Alcazar getting fouled. You saw his goal of the week last week at San Antonio in the 54th minute, but he has not quite factored into this match so far. Somebody that Danny Stone said will captain a team one day. Still just 24 years of age. Started in New York City's academy. Played last season in FC Cincinnati's MLS Next Pro team.
He's such an important piece for Orange County. Just the ability to play multiple positions. He's so versatile, and it helps Danny Stone. I mean, he can put him anywhere on the field, and he knows he's going to do a great job wherever he is.
He and Stephen Kelly are 2 players that Ben Pierman focused on entering this match. Said that those 2 are players that can pull the strings for this team in the attack. Ben Pierman spoke really highly of this Orange County club. Great deal of respect for Danny Stone and the rest of this talented side, and so far it has shown in this matchup. Guimaraes gets it back off of the deflection. A touch. Numbers this time for Orange County in the box. It rolls across. Excellent slide tackle there from Blackstock.
Crucial slide tackle there. I mean, there were numbers in the box for Orange County, ready to pounce on that and get a shot off on goal. Good run from the outside back to get that ball across, but ultimately that's great defending by Charleston.
Wow. Guimaraes, 17 years of age, making that run all the way from one of his defensive slots. But it's a good block from Blackstock. Once again in the attack, a good cutback. Comes back out through the middle. Engart lays it off, rolls into the middle. It takes 1 deflection. The most pressure Orange County have put on Charleston so far comes in the first 5 minutes.
It's important. Those first 5 minutes set the tone of the second half, and they're going out, pressuring, playing good possession in the final third. So they're really testing Charleston's back line early and making them nervous.
19 of the team's 35 goals this year have come in the second half. 9 of those have come in the opening quarter hour of half 2. So this is a team that comes out strong out of the locker room. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now as they look to capture an advantage against the Battery. Guimaraes. Here goes Jamison. Moves the ball behind. Pinto. Strong pass across. Gets it back.
think they've adjusted their attacking style here. Instead of looking for the counter right away or the long balls over top, they're trying to possess higher up the field and just create a little bit more movement from their forwards and attacking midfielders to see if they can get Charleston's backline and midfielders unorganized.
Well, it's Charleston's turn to be organized in the attack. Landry. I have to be impressed with Orange County's ability transitionally defensively. It looked like there were numbers there for the Battery, but immediately blocked off.
Yeah, you can see their forwards just getting back behind the ball. Every one of their players is trying to defend. So that's important.
Torres rolls it back. Boonu. Torres chips it along. Hard hit cross. Torres back on it. Another cross whistles in, headed away.
I would have liked to see that cross just go to the top of the box. Rodriguez was there at the top, just waiting for that ball. If he could connect there, he has a wide open shot on goal.
Blackstock has it now on the left-hand side. They do go up top. Landry. Rodriguez. Orange jersey in front of every single Battery player as soon as they get a touch. This ball more direct this time around. Myers brings it in. Knocked away by Latinovic. Along the right-hand side. This ball swung across. Nobody over there for Charleston. Jamison provides an outlet.
That final pass is going to be key for Charleston. There was no one on the back post there. So recycle the ball, swing it back, and see if you can switch the point of attack and attack down that left side.
Another good entry pass. It's Jennings. Blackstock. Rodriguez. Landry. Landry laces. That ball ends up in the seats, and Landry puts his hands up.
He knows he should have got over the ball there. Just lean over that, make better contact with it, and get a shot on frame. Give yourself a chance.
This season, also good at scoring out of the locker room, 11 times in the first quarter hour. After the break, carry forward this time. Malloy. Blackstock. Malloy pushes it back wide. Torres' pass knocked away.
You just see the importance of Malloy here. Just his angles in the midfield, constantly getting on the ball, wanting the ball back, and just dictating play.
Push here from Landry. It's whistled for the foul against Benalcazar. With a good touch, but stumbles. Gets a deflection, and that foul is going to warrant a yellow card. Malloy is going to see a yellow card this time.
tough. Malloy just goes in late here, studs up, gets the ankles of Orange County player. It's definitely a yellow card there. Good tackle though in the middle of the park.
It's now 4 field players with yellow cards for Charleston. They'll have away Ben Pierman. There's Jamison with the sock down to try to point out where that happened. You see that in baseball all the time. The player might get hit by a pitch. They take the glove off and try to point out where the stitches might have got him. Here the trying to pull out where the studs might have picked him up.
Those loose balls, though, in the middle of the field, they're important to try and get a tackle on. I mean, if you don't get a touch on that ball, you can honestly get a counterattack. So it's important that those defensive center midfielders are getting stuck in those moments.
Despite the bookings in this match, it's had a very clean feel to it. Back and forth. The ebbs and the flows of this game. Rodriguez tight ropes the chalk. Still with pressure to his right. Now takes the foul and sets up a free kick.
This is going to be a dangerous spot for Charleston to get that free kick. I mean, can't pull the jersey there. You don't want to give up a free kick in that area. So let's see if Malloy's service can be a good one in the box for a connection for a goal here.
2 assists for the season for Malloy. Sets the stage here. Malloy boomerangs. Shuttler 2-hand punches away. Now a long ball into the middle of the pocket. Torres retreats. Cross, left-hand side. Torres spent so much time on the right, now on the left, hooks it across into the hands of Shuttler, however.
Torres is such a good 1v1 player. I'd like to see him just drive at that outside back, take a men line, see what you can get, even get in the box and see if you can win a penalty shot at that point.
Particularly in that spot where there weren't a lot of reinforcements in the area. Jamison again goes down, bounces out of play, and Jamison caught a hand to the head from Blackstock. Kind of see it on the right side of your screen here.
A little hit to the face there. Never feels nice.
Blackstock incidentally getting that left hand up. Both coaches will be looking at their availability sheet here the rest of the way and think about who they can potentially bring in with a half hour to go in this game. Orange County and Charleston deadlocked. Might need some fresh ideas from the bench the rest of the way. Michael Watring, Jordan Listro, and the rest of our team enjoying this matchup with you here this evening. Orange County with 3 points would get above the playoff line, while Charleston is trying to keep their outside hopes of winning the Shield on the table. Orange County tonight. Traeger, Dunbar, Kevin Partita available tonight as well. Mamadou War on the bench for Charleston. They have Rubio Rubin, Elio Ikaza. Perhaps options for Ben Pierman in the attacking phase the rest of the way. Second half started with a bit of a flourish from Orange County. It hasn't been anything but in the last 10 minutes. Rise. Kelly. Jamison. Plays it into space. Guimaraes commits the foul against Apaonu. Get ready for another OCSC Uncorked this season, happening Saturday, October 4th. Join us for a pre-match wine mixer celebrating the best local wineries and laid-back Orange County vibes. Come relax, sip, and enjoy a one-of-a-kind match day experience. You can grab your tickets now at orangecountysoccerclub.com. Torres has it taken away. It's his pocket pick. Guimaraes starts this transitional moment. Can Orange County take advantage? Excellent ball in. Jamison tucks it across. It is fantastic. Counter-attacking measures for Orange County. Ethan Zubak's 9th of the year puts the home side in front, 1-0.
This is great of Hagar just to attack the space, drive at the back line, and wait patiently for the perfect pass through to Jamison. Jamison gets his head up and then finds Ethan Zubak at the back post. Great finish, composed by Zubak. And again, Orange County taking advantage of the counterattack, but this time leads in a goal.
We thought Ethan Zubak would play a key role here tonight. He has 9 goals for the season now, as he strikes for the second time this month. And our Liuna player to watch has the opener against this Charleston side. All goals presented by Hogue. And that's just the second shot of the match for Orange County as well.
These next 5 minutes are going to be crucial for Charleston. I want to see if they change the way they're going to attack. I want to see if they go more direct instead of trying to possess the ball through the thirds, and see if they can get a goal quickly and change the momentum of this game.
Well, Charleston made a change there as well. Rubio Rubin, the Guatemalan who starred at the Gold Cup this year, replaces Arturo Rodriguez. Substitutions brought to you by MediQuip, turning setbacks into comebacks. Also going to be a critical stretch now for Orange County, playing with the lead. Can they handle these defensive moments against a team that is tied for first in the league in goal scoring? All for the first man. It hits the head of Jennings and goes out as Shuttler was coming out. That redirect nearly spelled disaster for Orange County.
Good ball into the box to give Charleston a chance. Unlucky header, just not connect, didn't connect cleanly there. See if they can connect on the corner kick here.
David Torres lines it up, bends it across. Shuttler two-paused it to the ground, but right back to that corner flag. Haggard has it. Torres can't get a piece. Haggard glides past him. Apaonu steps up to take it away. Charleston this year have won 4 times this year when they concede the opening goal.
It's also going to be important for Charleston to take advantage of their set pieces. You don't know how many you're going to get at the end of this game, so if they can capitalize on one here, it would change the game.
Shuttler catches. For the top once more. Jennings hits it first time. Or that was Myers, rather. Knocked away by Shuttler. This season, Orange County 8 wins, 3 draws when they score first. That loss since last November. But Charleston looking for the rebuttal. Torres fires across. Empty header for Blackstock, and it goes high.
Good in-swinging ball here. Blackstock, if he can get over that ball and head it down and give a chance for a rebound or something just to get on the end of that and get the ball on target.
Charleston have only been shut out 3 times this season. They have 2 of the top 3 goal scorers in the league this year. But so much credit goes to this Orange County group. But plenty of time left for the Battery. Landry. Appanonu. Zamudio cranks it down the field. Myers looks for space. Jennings is there to get the second ball. Jennings starts to the middle. Flies it wide. Rubin crosses with the left foot. Defended away initially. This ball goes right back through the middle. Dangerous location. Torres throttles. Another cross in. This ball headed to the ground by Jennings and into Shuttler's hands, and Charleston have turned it up a notch.
Orange County has to be careful here. They go to press and they leave too much space in behind for Charleston to create a good goal scoring opportunity. Great cross and then good contact on that header.
Jennings has been in plenty of those kinds of spots tonight. He scored 4 goals during a 3-match goal scoring streak. He scored in 4 or 5 overall. But so far he has been held without a goal tonight, as have the Battery. Orange County trying to ride this one out, with Phoenix losing to Oakland 3-0. Orange County have pulled into a tie for 7th and are now just a few points behind 5th place Lexington. Of course, they play tomorrow against New Mexico in our CBS Sports Network showcase. Blackstock. Landry. Jennings back for Landry, back for Jennings. And it rolls back for Shuttler with 20 minutes to go in the game. It is Orange County 1, Charleston 0. Zubak's 9th goal of the season. Have the home side out in front despite being outshot in this game 13-2. Michael Watering, Jordan Listro, and the rest of our team enjoying this one with you here this evening in Irvine, California. Charleston haven't lost to a Western Conference team since September 14th of 2024. Orange County have not beaten an Eastern Conference team since the regular season finale last year, 3-2 on this field against Hartford. A drive for Martinez. Torres. cannot get past the defender. Zubak commits the foul. Or Hagart, rather. And a quick restart. Martinez on the cross out for a corner.
Clever, quick restart by Charleston to try and catch Orange County not paying attention, and it leads in a corner kick.
Monterey Bay have also scored against Sacramento, so the bottom of the Western Conference table getting more and more congested. Adrian Revelar scores in the 71st minute. Monterey Bay with their slim hopes staying alive. Torres crosses, Shuttler watches it splash down on top of the netting.
Again, I want to see Charleston just have a better service here. Take advantage of these set pieces because time is ticking, and just make contact on the service. Get it in the box, put it in a good area, and you don't know what can happen.
Is there anything more frustrating as a player when a corner kick doesn't even make it into the box?
I'm not a corner kick taker, so I can't speak on that. It's hard.
Torres tries to guide it along for Martinez. Will have to settle for a throw. Phoenix have snuck one back against Oakland. 3-1 at the half there. 1-0 here. Charleston trying to change that. Landry. Torres skies it in. A push in the box. No foul. Landry tosses it back over. Rubin gives it away.
There's just so many numbers from Orange County behind the ball. It's making it so hard for Charleston to get a good shot off for a final product. They're closing down those spaces immediately.
You are seeing what Charleston is trying to do. Push those balls into the box, try to win headers. And they get a corner kick yet again. Here in this one, it's the 5th corner of the match. After all those yellow cards at the end of the first half, been fairly quiet here in this second half. Torres again, lashes it across. Blackstock a second chance at it. This time Shuttler shoves aside 2. A late kick save to keep the battery off the board.
Much better service into the box.
Another go at it. Rubin tosses it in. Shuttler gobbles it up.
Good in-swinging ball to the back post. Almost a rebound. And it gives Charleston a chance. It gives them an opportunity. That's what I needed to see more of.
But if you're Orange County, that's now twice off of corners where Langston Blackstock has been unmarked. Here's a takeaway. Jamison in. Jamison taken down. Penalty given. Orange County have a chance to score a second.
Jamison is just so fast, intercepts this ball, but you can't lose your footing. You can't get off your feet there in the box. That is going to be a penalty.
So Luis Zamudio will deal with this penalty. Zamudio in his career has 2 PK saves in 11 attempts. Both of those saves came with Loudon back in 2022. Ethan Zubak steps to the spot. Zubak 5 for 7 in his career in PKs. Looking for a second brace of the season and to make it 2-0 against the Battery. Whistle blows. Zubak approaches. He rockets and beats Zamudio. It is a second for Orange County. It is a brace for the team's leading goal scorer. And now double digit for the season for Zubak for a second consecutive year.
This is so important from Jamison just to win that ball and then gives them a PK. This is changing the game. And such a confident PK, low and in the corner. Goalkeeper doesn't have a shot here. Ethan Zubak putting his team up 2-0.
Charleston and Orange County are going to make some changes. Emilio Icaza and Mark Segbers are both coming in. That goal brought to you by Hogue. Orange County's changes are Tristan Traeger and Mohamedou War coming in. They replace Jamison and Zubak, and quite a way for those two to end their shifts tonight by Jamison winning the penalty and Zubak scoring the penalty. Well, for Charleston now, how do you respond to this? Down 2-0 in a game in which you've had the lion's share of possession and shot attempts.
Yeah, I think they can't be that patient in possession. Yes, they're connecting passes. Yes, they have the majority of the possession, but you have to be a little bit more direct because you're running out of time.
Blackstock comes out for Segbers, and Landry comes out for Icaza. Let's see what kind of impact those two changes might be able to make here down the stretch as the Battery trail by 2. This is just the third time since the beginning of April that an opponent has scored multiple goals against the Battery. And this is the first time that they trail by multiple goals since the 4-1 loss at Lou City on August 9th. They lost that game 4-1. Gave up early goals in that contest that many thought might decide the Shield winner, and that has pretty much been the case, with Lou City pulling away now and Orange County trying to leave its mark. If the Battery are to make a comeback, they have to capitalize on set pieces like this. Torres lines it up. Torres mashes. Decided to go direct that time, but Shuttler reads it perfectly. I think this match kind of encompasses this Orange County group. They, for all intents and purposes, been outplayed for a good chunk of this game. They've been outshot all told 17-3 on the night. But defensively, they stuck with it. They didn't back down when there were pushing and shoving moments. They're able to get the breakthrough from Zubak, add another one after the pressure on the counter press. And this has been an impressive performance from Orange County, leading 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. Yes. Goals from Zubak in the 63rd and 76th.
It's not always the team who has the most possession. I mean, it's pretty soccer, of course, and it's fun to watch Charleston, but Orange County is being aggressive and taking their chances, and you see that with them being up 2-0.
Torres sends another flare right at Shuttler, and Shuttler has had a really good night tonight. That's his 7th save of the game. season high for Shuttler as well. Prior to tonight, his high had been 4. He had 8 last year in June. And something tells me that he's going to see more here down the stretch. Orange County's making another change. Malik Pinto is coming out. Kevin Partita is coming in. And there's 2 changes coming for Charleston. Wesley Leggett and Graham Smith are both coming in. Looks like Leland Archer is going to come out. And Cal Jennings is coming out as well. So the Golden Boot leader will not have a say in a comeback effort here for Charleston. Subs brought to you by MediQuip, turning setbacks into comebacks. Myers gets an angle. Myers, he goes down in the box. A penalty given again. And this is going to be a card as well. And it's going to be a chance for Charleston to slice the margin in half.
Myers just so dangerous when he's on the ball in those positions, but you don't want to give up a PK here. Just try and recover inside and force him end line. The goalkeeper's already coming out to cut off that angle.
Ashton Miles picks up the yellow. Now MD Myers goes to the spot. Shuttler this season has not made a PK save. In his career, he has just 1 in 12 tries. He's given up 11 of those 12, so opponents don't even miss when they take these chances. Myers has not attempted a penalty so far this season. That has been Cal Jennings' task. Myers mashes and beats Shuttler to the right. And it's 1 back for Charleston with 6 minutes to go. It's 2-1.
Again, I think this is a little bit reckless to have just a jersey pulled here and give up a PK. At this point in the game, you're winning 2-0, not the right time to be that aggressive in the box. And then Charleston makes no mistake and puts that home.
Myers had only attempted 1 penalty kick with Charleston in his time. Of course, when he was in MLS Next Pro with New York City, he had plenty of chances to do so with the rules there. But that had been Cal Jennings' job this year. Nick Marcanic last year, the leading goal scorer in North America, and Cal Jennings, having one heck of a season this year, goes to the bench. They win the penalty, and now Charleston have their sights fixed on trying to draw level in this game with 5 minutes to go, and Orange County will have to earn their way to the finish line and get their first win since August 16th. Ikaza gets bumped. Moore commits the foul, and this is exactly what Danny Stone was talking about, those key moments in games. How can they manage them? And so far, Charleston showing some of that pedigree in this game. Malloy will have a look here. Will he decide to pass, or will he decide to try to shoot one? Malloy does give it a go and hits the head of Rubin and falls into the net. 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. Charleston have erased a 2-0 deficit and tie it at 2.
This Just an incredible ball by Malloy. Perfect placement for Rubin, and it just shows Malloy's quality. Great service, great header, and it's 2-2.
Ruthless and relentless from Charleston. They go down 2. And Orange County seem like they're in a position to make the postseason and get above the playoff line. But in the blink of an eye, the Battery showcased their attacking prowess. The leading goal-scoring team in the USL has an 18th game where they score at least twice. And they want more now. They're looking for a third. Malloy charges, winds up the left channel and gets it back. Torres backpedaling to catch is Shuttler. For Charleston this season, they have 16 wins and 1 draw when they score at least twice. That only draw happened just 2 weeks ago, 3-3 against Oakland. Can Orange County pick themselves up and get a winner in this one? It's a foul, and it's a booking as well. That's going to go against Graham Smith. Fifth different player for Charleston to get one tonight.
Hagart is just so good at driving at these lines, picking up the ball in between the lines in great pockets. They have to foul him here because it starts the counterattack.
This time it's a push and a foul into the 89th minute.
I think this scoreline just shows some of Orange County's inexperience just to close out games and just game management at this point. Just stay tight defensively, communicate, and not give away fouls in shooting range, because a team like Charleston is going to capitalize on those opportunities.
It's a night where you've given up 20 shots and you've only taken 3 for yourself. A dangerous mix against this Charleston Battery group. We had 7 minutes of first half stoppage time. Don't expect quite as much here in the second half, but there still might be enough time for one of these two teams to pick up a winner. Benonu. Here we go. Orange County in the attack, but just one orange jersey. A late arriving run from War. It's a great ball across. War brings it in. Mohamedou War. Gumarais. These are good passes, picking out good spaces, but in the end, it's an ambitious attempt that finds the seats. 7 minutes of stoppage time in the second half, brought to you by Zulfagari Law. Ample time for one of these two teams to get a winner, and Orange County will use their final sub. Shea Kone is coming in. He replaces Chris Hagart. Kone, another one of those youngsters, 19 years of age from New York. What's it like being a player on the field if you're Orange County, for example, where you have a 2-0 lead, you're feeling good against this Charleston side, you get hit in the mouth, but you still have time left to try to get a winner?
Yeah, it's frustrating. They've played well defensively, so they want 3 points. And I think they're going to do everything they can to get it. Just fight until the final whistle.
Here's Malloy. And that terrific pass to Rubin for the equalizer. Leggett gets bumped off of it. It rolls across the line. It's a corner, and it gives Malloy another chance to showcase his crossing ability. Malloy centers, middle of the box, guided away. Torres lashes one through the middle. Martinez retreats to recover. Space for Ikaza. Ikaza bangs it off of a man. Corner kicks aplenty here in this second half. Charleston getting ready to take their 6th after the break. Malloy funnels another in. First ball headed back out. Malloy, an excellent first touch and a cutback. Malloy shifts it across, but this ball flies across, out, despite the collision near that far post. A wave off from our official, and it goes for a goal kick.
Orange County's in a tough position here. Do you push and try and get the win, or do you settle for the tie and get back defensively? They do want 3 points, but at this point, Charleston's attack is very, very dangerous. And you know they're capable of scoring goals. So it's a decision that the team needs to make.
I think if you would have showed the stat sheet to Danny Stone before the night, he would have been glad for a point, seeing 21-4 in shots, all the possession for Charleston. But the way that this game is played out, he will not be satisfied with just the point. Orange County can change that. Good knock away from Graham Smith. Had to be right with numbers flowing in. Given right back. Myers punches it. Numbers forward to the left. Rubin. Rubin draws the attention of 3 defenders. Torres. Unable to get that ball across. Back out. Segbers knocks it down. Malloy. More than midway through stoppage time here in the second half. Martinez loops across. Appeals for a handball. It stays in play. Guimaraes. War. Given away. A push and a foul, and this is nearby the area where Rubin scored the equalizer. Malloy sets up. Malloy slingshots another back post. Shuttler one-hands it away. Martinez back to the right. Plenty of space to drive once more. Hard hit, smash across. Misses everything and everybody.
Dangerous ball, just takes a spin away from goal. But again, Charleston still trying to win this game.
90 seconds left. Scoreless game at halftime. Scoreless through the first hour. Then Jamison connected with Zubak on just their second shot of the game. Orange County led 1-0. Then Jamison got a steal, won a penalty. Zubak finished it off in the 76th. Here is War. Just eventually runs out of steam there. Then Myers won a penalty and scored in the 84th. 2 minutes later, Malloy's free kick to Rubin. We're level at 2 into the final minute of action here. More pushing and shoving after the fact. Kelly is up. Zamudio. This is how the first half started to close down. And it seemed like we were past that, but playing after the fact once more. Malloy trying to get pulled aside, and it was a very physical first half. There was a bit of a skirmish in there at the end of the first half. And let's see how this whole situation got started here after the fact. There's plenty of pushing and shoving, and a red card has been distributed. I think it's Juan David Torres perhaps that might have picked up the red. And there's still some pushing and shoving behind the official. This all started with MD Myers getting taken down in a tackle at midfield.
A little reckless there with the elbow just in the back of the head. Got to keep your arms down when trying to win that ball.
Juan David Torres confirmed gets the red card, and now he starts to make his way off the field. That's a critical one because he's going to miss the next match. The home match against the Switchbacks coming in 2 weeks. Well, we thought cards might play a role before the end of the night. We didn't envision necessarily a straight red coming. All this being said, that there was about maybe 30 seconds left of the minimum 7 minutes of stoppage time before this whole thing happened. And now it looks like they're sending MD Myers to the sideline for picking up that injury. So Charleston lose one of their great scoring options, one of their great passers. MD Myers third in the league in goal scoring. Torres #1 in the league in assists, and both are now off the field. And this might be the final actions of the match as well. Malloy fires it inside of the box. It bounces down. Smith circles. Smith skies it inside of the area. The first header. Myers is back on the field. He commits the foul against Tristan Traeger, the former Charleston Battery man who scored 5 goals back in 2023. And you wonder at this point if you just blow the whistle for full time just to make sure both of these sides can get off the field safely tonight.
Yeah, emotions are very high right now.
I wonder if this will be the final touch of the night. Charleston haven't scored in second half stoppage time all year, and it won't happen tonight either. Orange County leads 2-0. Charleston comes back and ties it, and in the end, in a frenetic finish, it's a point apiece, 2 goals apiece here this evening, but a fun one nevertheless here in Irvine.
For sure. I think Danny Stone is not going to be happy at the end of this game. His team did so well defensively, but just to give up 2 goals in that quick amount of time, it needs to be better, especially when they're trying to make the playoffs.
Tonight's Moss Plus by Messi man of the match goes to Ethan Zubak, and when he came off the field, when he was subbed off, his team was leading 2-0. He scored twice. He's up to 10 goals for a second consecutive season. He's never scored more than 11 in a year in his professional career, but his team gives up 2 lates, and that's how the night comes to a close. Full-time final tonight, 2-2. Orange County and Charleston split the points this evening. We'll recap things when we come back in just a moment.
Pickup Family Neurosciences Institute, we function as a unit. Neurosurgery and neurology, physical medicine and rehab, physical therapy. It's patient-focused, patient-centered care. The future of the neurosciences at Hoag is filled with promise. We are at the cusp of incredible advancements and innovations that are truly going to transform medical care and its delivery. Patients don't just get a doctor when they come to Hoag, they get Team Hoag.
I'm Jay, and as founder of Omega, I understand that as a business owner, you've got a lot in your mind. Let the tax credit ninjas at Omega get you the money. It's rightfully yours. It's not too late to score big on tax credits, but you gotta act fast.
Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. With Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Final score tonight shows Orange County 2 and Charleston 2. And there is a lot to unpack this evening. Michael Wattring, Jordan Listro, and our team recapping an emotional night here this evening. The first half was scoreless. It was 0-0 through the opening 45 minutes of play. And our first goal scoring came in the 63rd minute, and it's Bryce Jamison picking out Ethan Zubak.
Yeah, it really showcases their counterattack here. Orange County does well to just slip that ball through, and then a great cross back post to finish.
And then Jamison again at the forefront. He wins the penalty, and Zubak finishes it off.
Yeah, Jamison was crucial in both of those goals.
And it's a good finish from Zubak as he scores to make it 2-0. And at the time, it looked like Orange County was going to be in control of this, but in the 84th minute, this ball, excellent pass. Myers gets the edge. Miles commits the foul, and it's a penalty for Charleston to give them a lifeline.
Yeah, not a great time to give up a PK here. It really changed the momentum of the game. Gave Charleston hope that they were going to get those 3 points, and they were just so dangerous in the attack.
And it wasn't 2 minutes later when Malloy picks out Rubin. It's a great ball and an even better finish.
Yeah, it showcases it really showcases Charleston's attack. They have such quality. All their players are so technical, and they take advantage of it here.
Those were our highlights brought to you by Omega Accounting, and now our full-time stats brought to you by Hoag. Not many times you have just 5 shots and give up 21 and you have to split the points, but that is the case tonight if you're Orange County. Tough sledding, a lot to learn from this match moving forward.
Yes, but you have to be proud of their defensive work. They got stuck in through 90 minutes, and they really won a lot of first and second balls, so they can grow from this, and hopefully they get 3 points next game and continue to make that playoff push.
6 more to go for Orange County. Each team gets a point here this evening as Orange County score the first 2, Charleston score the final 2. Excellent matchup tonight here in Irvine. So great that you joined us here this evening. For my partner this evening, Jordan Listro, and our entire crew here from California, I'm Michael Quatrang signing off as Orange County and Charleston finish 2-2. Good night, everybody.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.